Okay, so here I am in Premiere Elements 10 for the final step in creating my animation. And you can see that I've already loaded most of the drawings in, and I've added a few more images in between a couple of the other images. So I'm going to go ahead and import them into the program. So I have to click on Get Media, and there are lots of different ways you can import the media. I'm getting it from a file in my documents, and I'm going to change this. I need to get actually my pictures. There we are. Okay, now this is all supported media, and I'm looking for 13 and 14. So I'm going to click on 13, press the control button, click on 14, and click open. Okay, so 13 and 14 are down at the bottom. And you can see here the media duration is 6 seconds, and the others have been converted to 1 second. Now I can double click on that and right click, go to time stretch, and I'm going to simply change this to 1 second. Six seconds is a little bit too long for the image to stay on the screen, and click OK. I can also do that after the image has been put into the timeline or scene line. But I'm just going to do that from here. If I had this on the icon display and I went to my image, here I am at 14, I could just change it. Oops, sorry, I wanted to show you a different way. Now it's not going to work out for me. It'll just come up that way if I right click on that. Okay, so there are several different ways that you can change the time stretch. So 13, I've added that in between 3 and 4, so that will go right in here. So I'm just going to grab this, and I do that by selecting it, left clicking, and then dragging it. Okay. There. Now the other one goes between 6 and 7, which is now 7 and 8. Right here. And I'm going to do the same thing, grab it and put it in place. Okay. Now, if I click over to timeline, I'm going to scroll this up a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. If I increase the size, you'll be able to see it better. You can see these little red lines here. Now those need to be green lines because in order for them to play smoothly in the preview. So I'm going to come up here to Timeline and click on Render Work Area. And every time you change your video, you need to render it. Once the render is completed, it's going to play. And now I'm ready to either import it to the web or save it as a WMV or something like that on my computer. And that concludes our tutorial on simple animation.